So what's your secret? How do you guys survive out here?
You need to play to your strengths. I build, so shelter tops my list.
On patrol.
You got to withstand the elements, no matter how unnatural.
Gotta keep the peace, and we know that you know.
I think the key is hard work. When you add value, you have something to trade, and everybody wins.
Hands down. The only way to make it is by putting lives first. You have to be tough enough to know when to give and when to take away. So what do you have to offer?
Well, if you didn't have a weapons expert, you do now.
Looks like we found ourselves a warrior.
I guess we all have our strengths.
Is this where you tell me the real secret is teamwork?
Nope. The real secret? Aim for the head.
State of Decay 2 lacks one big major thing about its gameplay, and that its story. It lacks any real reason or incentive to continue to play the game once your settlement becomes pretty much self-sufficient. I've been playing State of Decay 2 for every day since its release pretty much, and every single time I get on, I simply just don't know what to do. I mean, I've got a hydroponics garden, I've got electricity, water, everything. My base is completely self-sufficient, and I don't really have any reason to leave aside from helping other settlements out. And I guess the main primary goal that continues to show up is destroy plague hearts. I don't know about anybody else, but personally, me, that just isn't fun. If you've played State of Decay 2, then you should know that killing plague hearts is extremely costly with supplies. You can run through a ton of ammo. It's very dangerous. You can easily get the sickness or the illness that comes with actually fighting the plague zombies. And the cure is not necessarily difficult to get, so therefore I don't feel any real rush. I just feel like I'm wasting material. Using C4 automatically kills it, but also you have to have someone that's knowledgeable in multiple things, and it requires a shit ton of material. So if you are to tell me that my primary goal is to go out there and continue to kill these plague hearts, you can better believe that it gets pretty stale pretty quick, considering there's quite a few all over your town. Now, I know that there's an end game to this game. I've heard that there's a couple of endings actually, but this is where the majority of State of Decay 2's player count kind of drops off. Once your settlement becomes much more self-sufficient, don't really have any drive to go get plague hearts because that's just not the way you want to play the game. The one thing that State of Decay 1 had over State of Decay 2 was that it actually had a story. It had missions. It had a plot to it, a reason to continue to want to play the further you got into the game. One thing that I do say that State of Decay 2 does bring aside from this multiplayer aspect, which is kind of subpar and very, very buggy, is that it gives you that sense of danger a lot more when you're scavenging. That's pretty much it. It's got plenty of characters and different type of character traits that I guess that are pretty nice that they bring into your settlements, and that actually plays a huge part in your settlement. You know, there's people who are huge jerks or total jackasses that just kind of piss people off and therefore start more fights, ruining morale. I like those different type of aspects in this game, but again, that's not enough to continue to get me to play your game further on. Now, I mean, I guess you could say, well, this isn't a full $60 game. This is a $30 game fee. So, you know, take it as you will. And still, I mean, I agree with that and all, but I feel like this game could be so much more. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still very happy with the game. I love its gameplay, I love the mechanics, I love the first one. I think it's probably the best zombie survival game I've ever played. It's just, it lacks anything to do past that first few hour mark of playing the game. I mean, I guess you can continue to play online with friends, or you could just keep, you know, scavenging for the rest of your playtime, but that a large amount of the player count doesn't want to do that, and that's the issue here. So hopefully the people at Undead Labs will, you know, implement some more to the game. As far as DLC, there wasn't a ton of DLC for the first one, but more story DLC could possibly fix the issue that they have in State of Decay 2. You know, I want to know more about the situation or how this zombie apocalypse happened, rather than just hearing different conversations over the radio call system and getting my story that way. Why not let us play through it? I don't understand why you would take that out. But hey, that's just me. This is all my opinion and all, and I'd love to know what you guys think. I mean, do you guys enjoy the game? Are you guys playing the game at all? And if you could fix anything in State of Decay 2, what would you fix? Leave any questions or comments or anything you want to talk about in the comment section below, and I will definitely get back to you and read that stuff. I mean, I'd like to know. Let's have a conversation. So, sorry this video is a bit short. It's just been on my mind. I wanted to get that out there. So, I'll be posting a lot of content next week for E3, so stay tuned for that. And if you like what you see, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, anything like that. And I'll see you guys next week. This is Fade, signing off. Peace.